I don't care who they are. Don't underestimate Guts. So we're at a very interesting arc right now. There is a lot that has happened after we've left the cave where Guts was injured so severely. He has fallen on his face and they need to get him help. Help happens to be back at the Good Witch of the Forest house, and that's where they're trying to take him. But things are going on, and the only one who's really seems to be aware of it is our little friend, the little Good Witch. She knows something's wrong, even though she can't put a finger to it. She knows something is wrong. So she not only wants to get her friend and hero, if you will, Guts, to her mistress, she wants to get to her mistress because she is genuinely concerned. And well, she should be, because there's a lot going on back at the forest. Back at the forest of the Good Witch are none other than the Good Witch of the Forest and her very longtime pal, Skull Knight. They have known each other a long, long time, and it's as though they're having farewells together. The Good Witch has told him, look, at my time on this earth is coming to a close. And he is saying back to her, listen, I will fight for you again. I have a feeling in the past he fought for her valiantly. He will take on whoever is coming against her because it's possible that he has more affection for the Good Witch than anyone else that he has ever known. I suspect that that's true because I get the impression he would give his life up for her. And what he says to her is, after she says to him, they're coming, he and she probably both know who they are. And they are these apostles who are coming to get the Good Witch. Now, why is that? Well, they are evil and she is good. What does evil always want to do to good? It wants to destroy them. In this case, her. And so they are coming with that in mind as their mission. We are going to kill the Good Witch of the Forest. And here they come. Well, that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. After all, we know Guts and his group are coming back too. And even though Guts is wounded, I would never count him out no matter who his adversary is. He is formidable, whether he's on death's door or vital, waiting for his next battle. He is no one to be trifled with, and I don't care who these people are from the Abyss or the Eclipse. I don't care who they are. Don't underestimate Guts. They're heading back, and there's going to be a bit of a confab of good against evil. They're coming to kill the Good Witch. Skull Knight is there to defend her, but it doesn't seem to be helping at all because they're going to burn her out, and there's a fire going on. Now, prior to that happening, they bring out this, we're just going to call it a dark armor. And that dark armor has some sort of power. So much so that the only one entrusted to keep it over all these many years has been the Good Witch. It's kind of like, when you think about it, how the Ring of Power was kept in the hands of hobbits. Why? Because they were the most capable of dealing with something so powerful because they were themselves sort of oblivious to it. Likewise, the Good Witch is not oblivious to this cape, this suit of armor, but she is trustworthy enough in her own power to have kept a hold of it for all this time. Now, what do they have to do? Skullboy has to not only defend the Good Witch, but he knows who's coming, and that is Guts and his new band. And he wants to take on these apostles because, you know, Skullboy hates them. I think it's fair to say he hates them just as much as Guts hates them. And the two of them hate so much, who knows that any evil could stand up to that much hatred? I don't know. But Guts is wounded severely. He took that scratch or whatever from that evil whatever her name is. Slan. He is weakened. This suit of armor has to get to him, it would appear. And no one is better at getting it to him than our friend Skull Knight. And that's what he takes on. And what does he encounter? Well, what we encounter is that these apostles have met up with our group. And they're calling out Guts. The first one who shows his hideously ugly face is none other than Nosferatu Zod, who wants to eliminate Guts. He has a passion to do it. But not the man who's in control. He has to play second fiddle, it would appear, to this other fellow, Grunwald. And Grunwald wants to take Guts on because he's apparently seen Guts in action and thinks that that would be a nice, formidable fight. And I suggest a little bit of cowardice on his part because he has to know Guts is not quite the man he usually is before a battle. Oh, I'll take him on. Yeah, you coward. Ha. So, what's going to happen? Fire has engulfed the house. Guess what? Our friend, the Good Witch, apparently is gone. All she has is somehow an ability to communicate with the little Good Witch that this battle isn't over and you're going to be taking over from now on. Don't worry, you're the greatest pupil I ever had and my fondest memories are of you and you're going to do a great job. Don't worry. Don't worry. Do what you've been trained to do. The best thing she can do at this point is to make sure Guts gets that armor. I don't know that she knows much about it, but the witch tells her to do it. And you know what? She's going to listen to the Good Witch of the Forest because that's her hero, her heroine. Now, there's going to be a battle here, and it's going to be Guts and his forces against the Apostles with the help of Skull Knight. Where it's going to go, I'm not certain. Who's even going to fight Guts, first and foremost, mano a mano? I think it's going to be Grumble. And the one who's going to be standing by is the Skull Knight and Zod. Zod thinks he's all that, and the Skull Knight is all that. So I would love to see a battle between Skull Knight and Zod, because if there's anyone I'd like to be dispatched, it's Zod. I just don't like him. I just don't like him. And I don't think much of Grumble either. But Grumble will dispatch our friend Guts if he doesn't get some help. And that help has to be in the form of that armor. I suspect it's going to come in time. Guts is going to put on that armor, and we're going to see a battle royale we haven't seen since, dare I say it, the Abyss. Now, I've got to get back to it, because I don't know what's going to happen. And I hate to leave you all in a lurch, but I'm going to leave you all in a lurch so I can find out just where this is going to take us. In the meantime, we'd love to hear from you. Like, follow, and subscribe. Share it with a friend, and don't forget to give us your comments. We'd love to hear from you. But until then, goodbye.